ideas. We'll see. That's going to be a tough one to call out. Love you, Dad.
Sam.
We typed up a couple
Actually,
things
Sam.
here.
No,
Kevin, get ready.
It's a
Pay
video.
attention.
Is it already on?
Is everybody having a good time so far? Just want to let everyone know, first of all, to enjoy themselves. Don't worry about having too good a time. Kevin already blew the damage deposit, broke a candle holder. So, enjoy yourselves. For those, well, actually I should preface, we're going to share the mic since there's only one. But for those of you who don't know, I'm Tim Grimes, and this is...
I'm Jeff Grimes, and we're Kevin's brothers, if you didn't put 2 and 2 together yet.
2 and 3?
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah, there's 3 of us. We decided, it's not often we get a stage like this to clarify some things, and we decided we'd address a few of the most commonly asked questions of triplets. A few of you have already asked these questions this weekend, and you might be thinking of them right now. Number 1, are you guys identical? Yes, we are.
I think that's an obvious answer. I think the second question is, what is it like to be a triplet? I don't know, what's it like not to be a triplet? We really don't have a good answer for that. So if someone can come up with a good answer, we are all ears, absolutely.
Another one we get all the time, as well as Kent and Sue. I don't know what it is about being a multiple. Inappropriate questions seem more appropriate. But did your parents use drugs? Get that a lot. And the answer is, the 80s were kind of weird. You'll have to ask them.
Oh man, and I think the last one is, can you guys tell what each other is thinking at the present moment? Yes, is the answer to that. But right now, we don't want to share that because it's rather inappropriate what's going through Kevin's head with babies in mind. Mogan, so we'll see about that later. Okay.
Oh my god, this is the best speech ever.
Okay.
This is so funny.
In all seriousness, thank you for everyone who helped put this event together. This has been great. Todd and Linda, Kevin and Morgan, Kent and Sue, and everyone else involved. Please, round of applause. It was a great event, great venue. We're all happy to be here. Some of us can appreciate how much work it takes to put these things together. So thank you very much. We're happy to be here.
So we figured we'd follow up the thank yous with a few apologies because it was absolutely necessary. I think the first apology needs to go to my wife and Tim's future wife because they are right now very concerned that we're going to make this super awkward.
And we're about to. There we go.
Oh my god.
And the second one is to Morgan. This one's for you, Morgan. You'll have to take this up with my wife and Tim's future wife, your sisters. But we just wanted to say that we're really sorry that Kevin was the only triplet left to take it. We respect that fact a lot because Kevin's our best friend, and the fact that you took him in under your wings because you didn't have any other choice is really powerful. So I think that shows your character in a really strong way.
Thanks, Morgan. He was really struggling before he found you. We appreciate your sympathy.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, okay.
Kev.
Beautiful ceremony. Great job. Thank you, Uncle John. Did a great job. Applause. Thank you. Your vows were beautiful. We love them. Some people cried. But there were a couple things missing, I think, from the vows. You inked the contract, but we were thinking maybe there's a couple things we need to get in there real quick. And I think Jeff's going to start off with the first one.
Yeah, so to Tim's point, we saw you guys ink the contract about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago, and there were a few things missing, so we figured we could slide those in there real quick. So I think number one is education, Morgan. We know you can appreciate a superior education going to the University of Washington. Woo, woo, woo. Right? Hey, monkeys in the corner, can we be quiet for a second? So you're going to have some patience with Kevin, because...
Go Vikes!
Kevin is a graduate of the Harvard of the West. Did I get that right? Western Washington University. But I think the good news for all the Huskies in the house is that we no longer have to argue who's got the better football team, because they just don't exist in Bellingham. But with that said, go Vikes. Go Vikes, bro.
Undefeated since 09.
And we'll always be undefeated.
The next thing you need to worry about are Kevin's friends. Look at these guys over here. Come on. If anybody in the room hasn't had a chance to meet them yet, don't bother. And if you're a single lady in the room, you can do a lot better than these guys. Trust me.
I will absolutely second that thought. But we love you guys. Just a really, really solid, savvy group of guys. And then I think the third bullet point that we're going to put in that contract for you, Morgan, is that Kevin is actually diagnosed with a condition that we like to call MBC, middle brother complex, which is a true thing. It's a real thing. We're not making this up. This is legit. So not sure if it's shown its ugly face yet, Morgan. But everybody knows that you got to look up to the older brother, me,
And adore the innocent younger brother,
Tim. But what the hell do you do with the middle guy, right? It's like, I don't want to throw out Danny DeVito versus Arnold Schwarzenegger in Twins yet, but we're almost there. So I don't know. We might throw that out at Tim's wedding. We'll see. We'll talk after this. We messed that one up. So I think we've talked about Kevin enough. I think we need to talk about Morgan a little bit. So, you know, a lot of really nice things have been said tonight already, but I think it's very obvious to say that Tim and I are super excited to have Morgan in the family. It's pretty special that she's already best friends with both my wife, Tim's future wife, and our sister Katie as well. So to have that group is pretty cool for family gatherings and everything else. So we're very excited, needless to say.
Sure. One thing, after September, Morgan, our immediate family, I think the men are actually going to be outnumbered by the women for the first time in 29 years. So, congrats. It's a little bit scary for us, but we couldn't ask for a better sister-in-law. So we're very excited.
And then to close out, there was one correction that we needed to make for Kevin's vows as well, because it was way off. When we were talking about babies in your vows, you said years and years and years and years and years. We all know that's not the case at all. It's like minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes. But we're pumped to have some babies, and Morgan is the most excited person in this room for that. So with that, let's raise a toast, have a cheers to Kevin and Morgan. We love you guys.
That was so good. Cheers.
Yeah, put Graham up.